Now, when you think of harvest, and we heard those words used this morning, we're looking for a harvest. We think of the big basket of apples that you see in the picture. And that's exciting, but that's also really scary. Because for some of you, the results that you're going to start working toward at the end of this conference, the big results, the ones that show up on those reports and the CSI and all those other things, they're not going to show up for 3 months or for 6 months or 9 months. And that's a really long time. And there's a danger when it's that long, and that is that we lose the motivation. In fact, here's a chart of what that looks like, and here's what your motivation begins to look like. You know, you're excited right now. I mean, you're sitting next to a group of people who, if you said to them, you know what, in the next 6 months, I'm going to train and I'm going to climb the Swiss Alps. That person sitting next to you would be going, yeah, you can do it. We've got full confidence in you. Now, understand when they walk away, they're going, he's an idiot. But, you know, they're going to be supportive of whatever you want. But what about when you leave and you go back to your dealership, when you start dealing with your techs, when you start working with customers who maybe aren't as excited about some of these changes as you are? What are you going to hold on to that's going to keep you moving so that motivation doesn't wane as much? And my challenge to you, and I suggest that your opportunity is to take more harvest moments. Those little moments that tell you that the change is working. It might never show up on a spreadsheet. It might never be told that, wow, things are moving forward. But you know it is because some small something tells you it is. So ask yourself, when I start implementing these changes, what's the first thing I'm going to celebrate? If you're a gardener, you know that when you go into your garden, you don't just go in there and celebrate whenever you harvest fruit. If I'm growing tomatoes, when I go into the garden, I'm thrilled when I see the tomatoes start growing taller. When I see that first bloom, I'm going, yeah, buddy. When I see a tomato show up on the vine, I go, we're going to have a tomato sandwich before long. Mayonnaise, of course. You see my point? We get so caught up in the big things that we fail to celebrate those little moments that get us excited and get us motivated. And when we miss those opportunities, we get weighed down in the minutia of the day-to-day grind. And sometimes we just let the weeds take over.